I got a letter from someone calling himself Baatman with 2 A's. It was about my recent video calling men and women of faith to step out from behind church doors to speak out about the corruption that is sweeping the USA. As you can imagine, I got a lot of hate mail for that, and most of them followed a suspiciously similar theme. This is what Baatman wrote. Bill, churches are not supposed to get involved in government. They are tax exempt. Number 2, read up on the Founding Fathers. It is false that this country was founded on Christian principles. It was founded on constitutional law. If Christians controlled government, we could expect to see repeated the 1692 Salem witch hunts. Baatman, that last statement proves that you are either completely ignorant of the Christian faith or you're just a bigot. Now, since I don't know you, I'm going to assume that you just don't know any better. First of all, it was the Christians who put a stop to the Salem witch trials, which were done in complete violation of Christian principles, just as it was Christians who put a stop to slavery. And your statement about the Founding Fathers is absolutely wrong. Thousands of documents written by the founders prove that infusing the principles of the Christian faith into this nation was a top priority. The public schools were founded for the express purpose of teaching children to read the Bible, because the founders considered it so indispensable to good life and conduct. Every Sunday, the Capitol building was used for Christian worship services, and President Thomas Jefferson never missed a Sunday. The 10 Commandments are carved into our government buildings as a reminder to all Americans that we are indeed one nation under God. George Washington himself said, "It is impossible to govern rightly without God and the Bible." Look around you, Baatman, at what's happening. George was right. Yale, Harvard, and Princeton universities were all founded to further the Christian faith in America. The primary reason the USA grew in power, freedom, and prosperity is that elected officials governed with the knowledge that they would one day give an account to God Almighty for their words and their deeds. Now, if the men who wrote the Constitution demanded that the Christian faith be taught in public schools and practiced in every area of government, how can it possibly be unconstitutional? Answer, it's not, and never has been. God-hating bigots managed to get some of their people into the courts to sabotage America's founding principles for their own benefit. The worst of their anti-constitutional court decisions demanded the removal of Christian values from public venues. Honor your father and mother, do not murder, always speak the truth, treat others as you would like to be treated, were thrown out, and the worst came in. Millions of unborn children are now slaughtered for convenience. Sexual perverts rise up to shove their perversions in our faces and stalk our children. And it's time for a little pushback. Immoral politicians tax and spend with no conscience. Honesty and truthfulness in Washington, D.C. is now nothing but a joke. But you know what, Baatman? God's law is still in full effect. And every one of us, including elected officials, will stand before him one day to give an account of every word we have spoken and every deed we do in this life. It's way past time for the men and women of faith to reclaim their place as watchmen over our culture and laws and to courageously oppose the evil that is sweeping our land. And here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for the Christians of America. It's better to be hated for speaking the truth in the days of evil than to be tolerated for remaining silent. This message needs to go out far and wide. If you would like me to speak to your church or group, go to my website and click the Book Bill button. You can also help spread the message by clicking the little box in the corner and becoming a monthly donor. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.